Heyo, Hudson here with Planet 4 Gaming. I'm back, finally, playing War T realistic battles now. They, changed the name, obviously a really important change to the game. And I'm in the A6M3 Mod 22. Now they've changed this plane a bit from 1.35 with the 1.37 patch. The biggest change, it's very important that you have to know when flying this plane, is at high speeds it does not turn very well. And that is huge for playing Japanese. Before 1.37, if you're getting chased, you could just swing that bitch right around. Going 500 kilometers per hour makes no difference. Swing him around, get right on your enemy's tail right away. You cannot do that anymore. You have to manage speed better, and I think that's a good change to the game. It makes the Japanese require a bit more skill to play as. Yeah, I think it's a good change overall. The Hien, I've played a bit of it. You can still turn well at high speeds. It just doesn't turn as well as the Zero, obviously. But, yeah, this is pretty much my favorite Japanese plane. The regular A6M3 is pretty good as well, with its chopped-off wingtips. But, yeah, this is my favorite overall right now. Yeah, just good turn time, a bit of a speed increase from the M2. Same good, 2 cannon, 2 machine gun armament, nothing to complain about. Yeah, like everyone says, the Zero cannot take damage, but when you're playing realistic battles, you should be trying to avoid taking any damage at all, pretty much all the time. So, why you're worrying about that is beyond me. But anyway, here I am in a full game on Midway. Yeah, I've noticed B-17s flying in formation a lot. That's not something I noticed before 1.37. I don't know why that is. But I think it's kind of cool that they're doing that. Teamwork, right? And different clans, too. Look at that shit. I salute those B-17 pilots for maximizing their ability to defend themselves. But I'm not interested in getting wasted by B-17 gunners, so I'm just passing them up and looking for a good target, preferably a fighter that I can take on at low altitude. And there's a Corsair. See a couple dots. I'm sure I'll be able to find something. The thing is now, when you spot a target down below you in the Zero, you're going to have to manage your speed when you dive in on them, because a lot of the time you're not gonna your controls are gonna lock up and you're not gonna be able to pull out of that dive, and you'll just smack face first into the ocean or ground, whatever. I've nearly torn my wings off once. I pancaked that bitch once. You just gotta get used to it. It's not the plane you were used to flying. Basically, throttle down to 0, put combat flaps out, and you should be able to slow down enough to make a decent turn. Pretty much anything above 500 is gonna fuck up your turning. Like, see, I'm trying to get to this Corsair, can't make that turn, and I'm just like flying out of control. Just going face first into this squad of BTDs, which I would have rather gone for the Corsair, but I'll settle for the bomber. See, I almost hit the water there too. Just flying out of control. But anyway, yeah, I prefer to go to fighters first, because bombers don't usually have much of an impact on who wins the game, and fighters are obviously a threat to your bombers and other fighters, so I like to take them out first, but whatever. Smoke this guy's ass. No problem. Zero has excellent cannons. I think the Type 99 cannon on the Japanese Navy fighters is better than most other 20mm cannons in the game. I don't know why that is. It seems to do a lot of damage. But yeah, now just slip on this guy's tail. Set his ass on fire too, no problem. Those BTDs, they're decent bombers because they have those 20mm cannons themselves, but once you get on their tail, they've got no defense. They're not going to outturn or outrun you, so pretty much a sitting duck without fighter cover. And now I'm heading back over to these Corsairs, which have taken out my B7 bomber, I suppose. That's kind of my fault, but who cares? I'm going to take this guy out. Yeah, with the Corsair, you're really gonna have to use boom and zoom tactics when you're taking on the Japanese, because you're not gonna outturn them, no chance. You have very good speed, and you should be using that to your advantage, not trying to turn fight. So I get him easily. That is not even a tough kill in any way, shape, or form, and now I'm ready to take out his friend here. He's turning too, but it looks like he's figured it out a bit too late that he can't outturn me, so I'm shredding him with my 7.7s. No sense wasting cannon ammo on this guy. Damage his tail, damage his wing, damage everything. He's going down. Look at that. And I get an assist. What the fuck? How in the name of Santa Claus's hairy white ballsack is that an assist? I don't fucking know. Not only did I finish him off, but I did critical damage too. Gaijin, fix that shit. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. But this P-63 thinks he can get a piece of me. Wrong. He dives in, pulls out. He's flying his plane correctly, I'll give him that, but not much fun for me. And it looks like they've got some P-47s too that were late to the party, but whatever. Now it's when your enemy's flying like this, it can be kind of tricky to get yourself into a position to get a kill, and that's just the way it is. When they've got the altitude advantage and they can keep diving in on you at their leisure, it's just difficult for the Japanese. You don't want to take them head to head for sure, and you just don't have the engine power to outrun them. Usually they'll get so bored that they'll try to turn fight, or you've just been distracting them for so long that your bombers can take out the ground targets. In this case we have no bombers, so that's not happening, but I don't know. I don't have any tips for that. They can outrun you, what can I say? In most cases they don't seem to be desperate for a kill, but this P-63 has begun turn fighting with my wingman here. Big mistake. I can get in right behind him, no problem. Look at this. He's losing speed. Just a meal for my cannons. Look at him, he's spinning out now. I love it when they do that, it's so awesome. Look at him. Oh, I wish I knew how to do that maneuver. No one would take me out. Teach me your ways. What's this guy's name? Bad Mojo PL. Teach me how you do this. Normally I wouldn't take out a guy who is falling through the sky like this, but I don't know if I was gonna get the kill. And the Yasin was watching me. He was watching my game, and he said, "Kill him! Kill him, Hudson! Ah, you must get the kill!" Oh. And I said, okay. So that's what happened. I got the kill. And Body Dome Light has been leading our team around the map for around 10 minutes. And I said, dude, this is boring as fuck. But he didn't have the balls to attack us, and that's how the game ended. So whatever. A6M3 Mod 22, it is a very good plane. Fly it pretty much like you would the A6M2. Just keep in mind you've got more power, more speed, and that great turn time, and you should do good. Just keep in mind you will not be able to turn well at high speeds and manage your speed well. That's the main thing to keep in mind, and yeah, you'll do well. But I've unlocked the KI-84, one of my favorite World War II fighters. I will be taking that out soon. But for now, this has been Hudson with P4G. Thanks for watching, and get the fuck out of here.